你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
The entertainment industry is getting more and more difficult to survive. Some time ago, I watched the content related to the 14th five-year plan and the literature and art circle high-priced remuneration, as well as relevant regulations such as celebrity endorsements. The sky-high remuneration has to say goodbye. This means that there are more actors who have the opportunity to come forward, and those with good acting skills and low prices have more and more opportunities. Of course, this situation will also cause a project, if not for the super strong cast. Otherwise, there is only one big coffee, and the others are small and transparent. The competition will only get more and more intense, and when you receive a show, you can also receive a good show, team, production, partner, really have to talk about it. There are also a lot of industry secretly revealed. The film and television winter continues to spread, and it will not be better than 2021. Artists will only be more serious in the fight for business resources. Business will really become a fighting scene. I saw a summary of the business details of Sheng and Hua in 1985, 1990 and 1995, and nothing else. Many people are interested in this aspect, but it is only in this summary that the comparison can be seen. Without comparing anyone, of course Xiao Zhan is among them. All 30 business seats are spokespersons. There are no ambassadors, and no titles such as close friends. It is obvious to all that Xiao Zhan's business has been closely followed by the outside world. There was Little Rose in the front, and Budweiser and other business endorsements in the back. All because Xiao Zhan's attention was too high. Normal business alternations can also attract a lot of attention, but when the rose ends the cooperation, most of the fans are still very organized, easy to get together and easy to disperse. Budweiser's company during Xiao Zhan's most difficult time made fans feel grateful. Numerous industry insiders have predicted that the cold winter of film and television is definitely not due to the impact of the epidemic, but outside the film and television market. That is, commercial endorsements will become the bulk of artist brokerage revenue. So the battle in the business sector is more serious than before. I just didn't expect it to come so soon. The actor who became popular in the same drama as Xiao Zhan, in the year when Xiao Zhan was depressed, it has soared by nearly 40 businesses, and it has begun to be slowly taken over by other artists at the beginning of 2022. On the other hand, Xiao Zhan, when he was depressed in 2020, his endorsement was on the decline, and he quickly returned to blood in 2021 and create their own irreplaceable business value. It is said that he is still working quietly in 2022 and will continue to amaze others when he appears. The gold content of the brand Xiao Zhan cooperates with is too high, and it is getting higher and higher. On the 27th, I believe many people think that on this day, Xiao Zhan's black fans will be moved by the wind, and it is true. Borrowing hot search topics to stab fans, the conventional process can be used one by one. Even the general business cooperation between the endorsed brand and other artists, it will also be used to ferment the brand is raising other artists and giving it to the land, and so on. You will find that the perspective of these people is not at a logical level at all. Does the endorsement of a brand prevent the normal business cooperation between the brand and other artists? Whose custom rule is this? Xiao Zhan's 3 luxury seats are all the highest titles of global spokespersons. Overseas simultaneous official announcement, the brand gives the global hard and wide. This is the most respectable treatment that a Chinese spokesperson has never had in the high luxury market. Not only are these 3 luxurious seats with high gold content, look at those national businesses that do not have their own competitive products, their gold content. Let Xiao Zhan's business gold content is high, and it is getting higher and higher, as seen by the people who eat melons. In cooperative business, overweight cooperation is also common. For example, Li-Ning's high-end line lining 1990 open a small stove and a Manhan feast, and the existing bubble water endorsement, the brand will also increase the weight again. If you are not satisfied with the spokesperson, how can you overweight it? In addition to the tearing, the day on the 27th was overwhelmed by the hot search of the People's Liberation Army Daily published an article commenting on the ace troops. On the 27th of the 21st year, CCTV seamlessly broadcasts to Luo continent on the 27th of 22 years. The People's Liberation Army daily commented on ace troops. Even at this time, crossing the brazier to stimulate the pain points of fans is still unmoved. 27 and 227 are no longer an insurmountable gap between Xiao Zhan and fans. It is an inverse scale but not a fixed point. People always have to move forward and look forward. Who has nothing to do to lick open his own healing wounds? Let the theatergoers visit. What is the serious illness to do this? It is not something that anyone can do to make business repay itself. Xiao Zhan's low profile is obvious to all, and he has been active on social platforms recently. But Xiao Zhan himself never showed up and was quietly filming in the crew. However, the desire for discussion is so high. Business gossip is endless. Whether it's a cake or an early exposure, it's like tearing a calendar to give a preview. And such discussions have indeed made Xiao Zhan active on social platforms for a long time. Coupled with the help of the works, it is difficult to keep the discussion low. But the author also found that not all artists are as concerned about business as Xiao Zhan. Those who can get a high level of discussion, from the official announcement to the sales of the goods, and overseas hot searches are all talked about. If it is said that this is just the liveliness on social platforms, it can only be said that he is covering his ears and closing his eyes. I don't want to admit it. I saw with my own eyes. Xiao Zhan's pictorial appeared in major supermarkets, popular landmarks, convenience stores as small as sinking markets have relevant product posters. Even unrelated products can be promoted with Sen Xiao Zhan posters. In high-end stores, Gucci, Tod's and NARS are connected to each other. It is impossible to escape even if you want to hide. Entering thousands of households with endorsements is not just talking. Some people have popularity and endorsements, but they are not well known to the public. And Xiao Zhan is known to more people because of his endorsement. Nationality. The audience relationship has grown subtly. This is not something anyone can do. It is not something that anyone can do to make business feedback to themselves. Now I have almost forgotten why it has evolved into this way, allowing consumption of Xiao Zhan's endorsement, become a consumption habit, become the first choice. In the words of Zenith Asia Pacific CEO, it is unbelievable. Xiao Zhan's new drama will be released again. The work is super serious and can be handled, and I feel the treatment of key projects. The reaction is hilarious. In order to prevent too much charming Chongqing makeup, Xiao Zhan's endorsement brand personally gave a tutorial. Li Jiaqi can't help but Xiao Zhan's same style has too much traffic, and there is no stock in the live broadcast room. The brand is Versailles.